Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Shawshank Princess. In this part, we explore the Arbiter. Well, it makes sense if you remember the backstory, and there's like some like wavy lines if this were the text for this place, where it's a prison, which is weird because they don't have criminals for the most part in Zelda, like ever. So it's weird where it's like, oh, all the Hyrule's worst criminals are put to jail here, and it's just like, has anybody...
The only criminal we've ever had is Ganondorf.
Yeah, basically.
We don't have criminals because they're all here.
Yeah.
Link of Kakariko Village crawled through a river of shit to rescue Princess Zelda.
Yeah?
No.
That didn't work.
Midna's just like, aw.
Little did know that Link know that it wasn't Midna crawling on his back, but only Andy Dufresne. It's like, man, I don't remember this movie at all.
I wouldn't have sunk if you weren't so heavy, Midna.
She doesn't have to ride on his back. You also remember? She
can
doing
float.
it because she's a dick, pretty much.
Hey, never passed out a free ride.
I mean, well, yeah, but she didn't even ask. It's not like Link's offering free rides. Well, I guess at this point he kind of is. Cause
She probably...
basically.
She's probably looking at it like training a puppy.
I mean,
Puppies don't get to
Link can't say no. So
Yeah,
Well, Link can't say yes either.
the yes is inferred because he didn't say no. Don't have that life philosophy, kids. But anyway, I really like this dungeon, although the sand is a bit annoying. Come on, Link, grab it.
it's two halves of very different dungeons.
That's true, because once you do get the item, it's a completely different dungeon. You are right about that. But I do like the different ideas of it, and it's also a sand temple that I also kind of enjoy.
You're having a brain fart, Ted.
What was that? Oh, I'm having
You're having a brain fart.
Oh, can I put out the fire?
No, that's not the solution.
Can I? Well, I was under the impression that I couldn't make it. I mean, I could very easily make it, but I wasn't sure.
They're so tiny.
It's just the game trying to show off how many enemies it can have on screen at once. You know.
At one point, yeah.
Yeah. Which was still a big thing at the time. I feel like it's not as big of a thing anymore.
The game will just...
Cough, Hyrule Warriors cough.
Yeah. The game will throw a bunch of those mini skeletons at you later, but we're just getting our first key in the first area.
Yeah, I want to say, Twilight Princess had to be one of the last instances because it was one of the last GameCube games, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a running theme with a lot of the first-party Nintendo games is look how many things we can put on the screen at once.
That's basically how Pikmin came to be.
Not really Sunshine, though, from what I'm thinking. Or, like...
It definitely had more enemies on screen than 64, but that's
the only
not
instance
much.
I can think where Sunshine took it and ran with it was the Manta Ray boss.
Yeah, but even then, that was like a 2D texture, so it's not like...
Right.
I guess, like, not really... I know if this is...
I remember the Manta Ray boss.
The Manta Ray boss is, like, the most annoying part of that whole game.
The Shining reference.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I remember it. Never mind.
Wow. Talk about a bad case of fleas.
I've seen this in The Mummy. That guy didn't make it.
Oh, God.
Which mummy are we talking about? Are we talking about the 1950s?
Brendan Fraser.
The good one with Brendan Fraser.
The first one.
Well, no, but it's not
Well, the first
one.
one's from the 40s.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, not that one. I meant...
Yeah, the first one with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that everyone remembers.
I'm so glad he's back, though.
Wait, Brendan Fraser's doing
Yeah.
Is he? What is he?
Mummy
What
movie?
happened?
No, he's in Doom Patrol.
Wait, did he stop acting for a while?
Yeah.
He kind of wrecked his body for a while, and he suffered at the hands of a lot of abuse from executives.
Oh, geez, because they
okay.
were they.
I thought he took method acting a little too seriously from that one movie that he was in. What was it? Blast from the Past.
Oh, the one where he's the kid from the 50s or something
From the
in the
50s,
Fallout shelter.
He lived in a Fallout shelter for like 30 years.
Yeah. He was forced out.
Yeah.
Who are you, Mary? Oh, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Yeah. That's cool. I love Brendan Fraser.
You know, he was away for a long time, but he came back for Doom Patrol because he's finally feeling better.
What is that movie out yet?
It's a show on DCU.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
It's that very weird corner of comic stuff.
Alright. So anyway, did you like the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time?
Well, now do it again.
I have feelings about
Oh
this.
boy.
Why, did it spook you, or?
No, I just... An issue that I have with Twilight Princess in general is that it's very Ocarina of Time, and this is another point where I was just like,
Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. I played Ocarina of
yeah,
Time,
pretty
thanks.
much. That's pretty much how I felt when I got to this point of the game. I was like,
Oh, so you're
"Alright, I've
volunteering
done
to
this
be the
before."
tutorial pal.
Also, the pose are cute in Ocarina of Time, and this one's just like really scary looking.
Well, they're not individualized anyway, so it's like, where's Meg?
Yeah.
Where's Sue?
But, you know, honestly, for what's effectively just taking out the 4 Pac-Man ghosts, though, these guys are really freaky looking, like they're mummified and stuff.
Oh,
You know?
great.
They kind of are.
So we get the Pac-Man iteration of that goddamn Bomberman game on Xbox 360.
Oh man, where like Pac-Man has to take drugs in order to like fuel his superpowers, like it's BioShock or something.
Yeah, probably.
That's depressing.
A special kind of drug known as
The power pellets.
the power pellets.
Powertium pelletite. Sure, let's go with that. Because we can't have it obliquely reference the games, because otherwise then people will think it's childish.
But we're still going to call him Pac-Man.
Well, I mean,
It stands for person against corporeal,
Crime.
magically.
armamented naturalist or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
It would definitely
Although,
be an acronym, though.
Yeah.
And then Miss Pac-Man would be his female clone. But she'd still be a love interest, though. Because, yeah, of course.
Weird.
Yeah.
If we write it clever enough, we can sort of play it as a moral ambiguity point.
Oh, yeah.
People
'cause-
eat that shit up. Yeah.
Like power pellets. Waka waka.
You know, I should go back and beat Pac-Man. Actually, no. Because I was going to say I should go back and beat Pac-Man World 2, but then I remember that I'd have to go and do the submarine thing again. And that literally goes on for like an hour. And it's...
Yeah, that's like the one really bad level in the game, but World 1 and 2 are good games.
Man, don't you hate it when there's like a game that's actually pretty damn good, but like you can't stand to replay it because of those 1 or 2 really annoying bad parts?
Yeah, you know...
yeah.
Because I've been really about not finishing games in general. I hate doing it because I feel like I've wasted my money and whatnot. So I've been trying to be better about that. Camera? Okay. But yeah, especially when I mean, if it's a replay, then I guess I don't feel as bad about not finishing. Jesus Christ, camera, what are you doing? All right.
I've seen this effect when people are tripping out on drugs.
I don't know what's happening. Does it ever do that in the SD version? Like, at all?
Not to my knowledge. I don't even recall that happening to me in my HD player.
Yeah, me neither.
When I
That's
did it for the
it's so
review.
weird. Like, maybe it's just...
You got some bad camera luck.
Yeah.
Because of the statues behind you, the camera's getting caught on it.
That's what I want to say it is, too.
Yeah. I mean, that makes a decent amount of sense.
I mean, it's the only thing that does make sense, unless the game's just freaking out for no reason.
It
Which
li-
games have been known to do.
It likes to just... In this playthrough, it just likes to get caught on everything, though, because it got caught on that light thing there, and it'll get caught on more stuff in the future, so, yeah.
Must break all the pots.
Hey, dude. All right. Yeah, I do. I do have to break all the... Link, can we push it? Link, push the thing?
Well, are you pressing the right button?
You shouldn't pull, you should push. Pulling
Yep.
is bad on your back.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna tell Link that. Like, who would? Minna? No thanks. Anyway,
The
it's
Redead,
everybody...
I'm sure the Redead is very knowledgeable
It's
about skeletons.
It's everybody's favorite enemy. Oh boy.
God, even the Redeads get an upgrade in this game because they get swords.
There.
I mean, they're still really slow though. So
Yeah.
They're not as scary to me here.
No, they've never. Their scariest was always in like Ocarina of Time, just because they kind of come out of nowhere.
The only thing scary, I wouldn't say the re-deads themselves scary. The shriek is startling though, like the kind of sound.
In Wind Waker, they're not scary.
I
think they're the more okay. Well, now they're not terrifying, but no, no. I thought they're most terrifying with Wicker, only because of the glowy eye stare and the scream.
I never thought that Wind Waker's was scary. In fact, I was like mildly disappointed because I was super hyped up for it. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be super scary, and then suddenly elephant scream.
Whenever I see that, you know, a chest with that like square pattern on the floor around it, I think like, wow, that's a trap, isn't it? And no, it's not. They don't do that here. It would be the obvious thing, but it's what it looks like.
Well, you see, now that I think about it, if this place was actually a prison, then there probably wasn't anything important in there. It was probably just like someone's lunch or whatever at first, so there'd be no reason to trap it.
It's a really elaborate lunchbox.
Hey man, I still want to gut a GameCube at one point and make it a real lunchbox.
Like the 70 million
storage
chests that you.
It wouldn't be big enough. It wouldn't really be big enough to hold much of a lunch, though.
I think you're better off just 3D printing a GameCube cover.
No, Ryan, because if you think about it, it's very deep, so you can like stack a couple of things on there. Like you could put in a sandwich and like.
Well, if you were making like something like an actual bento box, maybe because you stack stuff in that, but.
I don't know
it's
what
not
kind
any
of
smaller than a
lunchboxes.
brown bag.
I don't know what kind of lunchboxes you people brought to school, but mine were smaller than those chests, and they fit a lunch in just fine. So, you know.
Well, I mean, all I would usually bring is just a little like a Tupperware thing with like a sandwich in it.
A sandwich, a piece of fruit, a little snack, and a juice box or something, you know.
Or fruit by the foot. Fruit by the foot, please. Can we get fruit roll-ups, Mom?
No.
Mom, please.
Gushers.
Can we get
Gushers.
fruit? No, Mom, I want fruit roll-ups.
McDonald's.
I haven't had fruit roll-ups in years, or fruit by the foot, and I really want them. But also, my teeth will fall out if I eat them. So
I tried to make some from scratch not too long ago.
you can make them from scratch. Oh
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
This has been cooking with Ted.
Oh, I would be the worst cooking. Put it on for like 5 minutes or something. Yeah, all right. So it says
5 minutes-ish, sure, whatever.
It says 330 degrees, but I don't like that number, so we're gonna go with 350 instead, because it'll be fine, right? We'll just cook it less. It'll work. Trust me.
No, that's not how it works. You just ruined it. Good job.
My biscuits would disagree, but I'm willing to hear the opposite side of the case.
So yeah, this is honestly, this dungeon to me kind of feels the most like, well, this first half I should say, kind of feels the most like I suppose like a 2D Zelda game, because there's a lot of block pushing and like looking for stuff to hookshot onto and stuff like that. If that makes sense.
And a lot of like small mini layers within floors.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Like obviously it's still a 3D space, but it gives out to me the same sort of feeling that a 2D Zelda game does with its dungeon design. I guess slower is the big thing, because like obviously you're not going through the dungeon in 30 minutes, but
Unless you're speedrunning.
Honestly, most of the dungeons are done in like 20 if you're speedrunning, but
yeah,
you know, whatever.
That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I don't think that I could, like, I'm not really a speedrunning person in general, unless if it's like something very specific for like an achievement or whatever in a game I really, really like. But especially for a game like Zelda, I feel like it would take a lot of dedication to try to do speedrun for that, because
I can play really fast casually.
I mean, that's effectively me. That's effectively me in Mario 64 at this point.
Yeah, that's what I do is Mario 64, and the only reason why I do that is because it takes like half an hour.
Can you? Oh.
And then I can be like, all right, I'm done.
You did.
Run over.
You spend 20 minutes trying to glitch through the stairs, and then you're good.
Yeah,
yep,
backwards long jump. Because there's no speed cap on moving backwards.
That's it. You know, it's one of those things where they're just like, why didn't they put something there? And it's just like, because nobody expected you to try to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 8 of these. Why do we need another one?
The year is 29.
Well, this one's like
discovered here from
Captain
1999.
Jack Sparrow's compass, where it points to specific things only in this area.
You're screwed though if you don't have a directive goal in mind. though.
Okay, Link. Where is the? Okay,
Right
Link.
place.
This compass will point to your heart's most wanted desire, and then it just
A
points.
pot.
Yeah, it just goes to a pot.
It just.
yeah.
Whoa.
Or no, it goes to the nearest empty bottle.
Empty? Why does it need to be empty?
Wouldn't it be better if there was something in it though, so Link could smash it, and then it would, and then he'd be able to get what's inside?
I
This is
suppose.
true.
That's Mortal Draw in action, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the. So especially for the redeads like that, it's really really useful because they take a lot of hits to kill normally, and you don't have to deal with them shrieking. So.
I hate the upgrades I got in Hyrule Warriors.
So there are actually, you know what, you wouldn't know this because this is you played the Wii U version of the game and nothing else, right? But when they're charging up one of their attacks, you can actually shoot an arrow at it, and instead of the shriek hurting you, it will hurt all of the enemies around it, which speeds up killing them dramatically. There are a lot of like item weaknesses that enemies had all the way back in the Wii U version, but nobody knew about them. So in the 3DS and Switch versions, they put a little item icon over their head.
Hey, idiot.
So it's just like, use bombs, you dumbass.